We've come to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Hi everyone. Today we're going to be talking about, if you're watching this video, you're probably in the process of hiring a wedding photographer. But here's the problem. There are 1,000,001 photographers out there. How do you find the right fit? How do you find the perfect match? What questions do you ask? Not to worry, we've got you covered. Here are my 10 questions to ask your photographer before you book. Number 1, are you available for my date? And this is the first question I recommend you ask your photographer, because it saves you a whole lot of time getting to know your photographer only to find out they have another couple booked for your wedding. Number 2, why did you decide to become a photographer? This can be an on-the-nose kind of questions, but I do recommend you ask your photographer this question. As you will be spending most of your wedding day, if not all of your wedding day with them, you want to find out what makes them tick and why they're into photography. These questions unravels their passion, their enthusiasm, their desire, which will definitely show in the work. Now, photography style ranges from each photographer. Some photographers are non-intrusive, love documentary or editorial style shooting. Other photographers are artistic and love creating nice composition. You want to make sure you like your photographer's work before you book. Number 4, can I see your portfolio? You want to ask your photographer to show you his or her past work, not just photographs from multiple weddings, for photographs from one wedding. That way you get to see how they go about shooting and what the process is like covering your full day's event. Number 5, what packages do you offer? This is the point where you'll be asking your photographer what kind of services they offer, how long or what duration of time would they be at the wedding or at your wedding. If they offer engagement session, free engagement session with their wedding packages, or bridal session, if that's something you're into. How long it's going to take to get whatever product or services they're offering, whether print or album, whatever. You want to make sure you ask them all these questions. Most photographers have 2 or more packages for you to pick from. Here's one thing to keep in mind. Your wedding photographer or your videographer, if you have one, is an essential part of your wedding planning team. This is because at the end of the day, when all is said and done, you want to have photographs or videos you can look back on and share the tale with you. You don't want a photographer that only captures photographs or take photographs. You want a photographer that captures priceless moments. Number 6, let's talk about money. But here you want to ask your photographer how they accept payments, if they offer payment methods, if there are going to be additional costs such as travel expenses or taxes or whatever. It all varies from state to state, and if you're going to be doing your wedding in-state or out-of-state, totally up to you. So you want to ask questions about how much they charge, what the payment method is like, and if the price is above your budget, your wedding photography budget, you feel free to ask for a bespoke wedding package. Your photographer will be sure to accommodate you. And do not forget to get a written signed contract from your photographer. Never assume what time your photographer would be arriving. Be sure to clarify what part of your wedding your photographer is going to be covering, whether it's the full day events or just a portion of the event. You want to make sure you and your photographer are on the same page. There's a likelihood you're going to be spending longer than you intended at your reception or on your wedding day. So never assume your photographer is going to just stay longer without adequate compensation. You want to make sure you have this talk with your photographer. Most photographers will include this in their contract, so be sure to look at the fine prints. Be sure to ask your photographer if they need any other information from you. This information usually revolves around logistics, wedding timeline, wedding planning. I'm making it a habit to send out a questionnaire to my clients or to my couples, so they just fill out the questionnaire from, and I better understand what they want from the wedding and what the wedding is going to look like. And sometimes people have different things that are happening in weddings. You want to make sure your photographer is aware of whatever unique thing you're starting up in your wedding. so your photographer can prepare well in advance for it and make sure that comes out great. Number 10, do you edit all your images? Truth be told, I've never met a photographer who doesn't edit his photograph. You know, most photographers take pride in their work, or at least they should, and delivering an edited photograph, it's like delivering an unfinished product. We've come to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate you taking time out. If you'd like to find out how to personalize your wedding using your engagement photo, I'm going to be sharing the link below. Feel free to check out the video. It's very, very informative. If you like this video so far, if you like the content of these videos, give me a like, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching again. See you in the next video. Bye. Stay safe.